Well, it is great to be out in the community, and today we've chosen J&W Heating and Air right here off Sunbeam Road, and it's an honor to introduce the owner of the company. And great to see you here, Brent Marler, and we were given a grand tour before this interview, a very impressive place here.
Thanks, Mike.
Okay.
Great to have you.
Yeah, great to have you on the show. So tell us about how it all started for you. How did it start at J&W?
Well, about 15 years ago, I purchased J&W, and J&W was a different company when I bought it. They were 4 people. We had 2 installers, 1 service technician, and an office girl. And today we're north of 60 employees and growing in the community.
Come a long way. Just you basically and the dog, and then you've expanded exponentially, and you're still growing. So that's a good sign. And what would you say separates you from the other AC companies in town?
I would say our culture and our people is what separate us. We really focus on the culture here and hire on culture. That's the biggest divider for us in the area. Excuse me. And
you have a very focused people approach mindset, a people mindset. Can you talk more about that?
So we're definitely people focused. Like I said, we don't hire necessarily for experience. We hire based on culture and attitude, and really people that want to do something and want to grow and want to be something special. So we bring them in for the right attitude, and then we do the training and get them out on the road and get them into your homes.
Very good. And speaking of the homes, you're really into the residential communities.
100%. We do 90% residential, and we're here taking care of our local community and our local families.
Okay, and this is something I talk about, some common misconceptions of some of the AC companies out there. Educate us.
Correct. So there's so many companies out there. I mean, every time you turn around, you see an air conditioning truck driving down the road. Realistically, the companies in town that own this market are larger. There's probably a good handful that own the residential market, and the rest of them are all over the place. And a lot of them are commercial. So you'll see vans all over the road, and you're like, hey, do they do AC? No, they don't do residential. So there's a handful of guys that do residential, and we specialize in residential.
Okay, so that's another thing that separates you as well. Also, what's next for J&W? You talked about the growth you have.
We're going to continue growing and continue, giving back to our community, and we're always looking for great people. So, definitely always hiring. The door is open. We interview every day. We welcome anybody that wants to get into the industry, that has the right attitude and wants to grow. Come on in, open the door, and walk in and do an interview that day.
Right. In Jacksonville, I think of a proud community we all love to live in, and also the military. So that also plays a big role in J&W as well.
Yeah. So I'm a military veteran myself. Back at 97 to 2001, I was in the Navy here locally. Navy brought me to Jacksonville, and I fell in love with Jacksonville. So staying here today and met my wife here. We raised a family here, grew roots here, and we love Jacksonville.
Just making it a better place to live. And you do that here at J&W. You're big into the community service. Why is that so important?
We got to get back to the community. You can't help the community. What are you doing here? And J&W, we really focus on giving back. We do youth sponsorships. My kids are involved heavily in sports. I like to give back to that, to the schools. We did Toys for Tots. We've done MS Walk in the past. We give back. We did Stuff the Bus with you guys this year.
Yeah, I got to stop you there because I gave you all a shout out for Stuff the Bus. You pulled up this big van of beautiful supplies for all the kids and the teachers in our community. It was a beautiful sight. Now, Jordan and I are still sore. This right arm's a little sore right in this area, but that's a good thing. So we want to thank you for helping to Stuff the Bus.
No problem. My team was a big help of that and providing a lot of supplies, and it was awesome.
Yeah, very good. And we stepped it all the way to the ceiling. It made us very proud. And so you keep your team motivated with these big events in the community, and that's what it's all about. Right?
Absolutely, giving back to the community, and we love what we do, and we love our community.
All right, well, thank you for being on First Coast Living.
Mike, thanks for having me.
All right, buddy. And of course, for much more on this, just head to our website, firstcoastliving.net.